What? What? Oh, you're here. Hi. Hi. I'm glad to see you. Buttons wanted to hold the special mirror today. He was hoping he would see somebody. Oh, he's looking very closely. Do you see anybody? You do. Who do you see? He said Timothy. And Jonathan? Anybody else? Did you see any girls today? He said he saw Mary and Alice. Mary, are you still out there? Okay, all right. I'm glad that you are all here. Can we put that mirror down so they can see you? Okay, let's do that. Buttons, what happened to your nose? What do you have on you? You don't know? You have a little heart sticker on your nose. And look at this. Buttons is all dressed up today. He has heart stickers on his buttons. Are you all special today? You are. Well, you look like you're full of love. Is that why? You're full of love today. Oh, good. Well, should I put this sticker on me? Can I be full of love today? Okay, thank you. Well, why do you have these hearts on? What? Oh, you want to give me a hug? Oh, thank you, Buttons. But why do you have hearts on? Oh, he said that Valentine's Day is coming up, and he thought he wanted to dress the part. Well, that's very nice of you. Thank you. You do look very handsome today. Hearts are a good accessory. Oh, he said we need to do the calendar. Okay, boys and girls. He wants to help with that too. All right. Do you know what number we need to put up today? Tomorrow is going to be February 10th. So on our calendar board, there's going to be a hole in between number 11 and 9. Let's see if we're correct. Buttons, you hold on to it. All right. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I have a hole. Just like I said, I thought there would be a hole. So, oh, Buttons, I can't do it. You push it with your nose. Oh, thank you. Then came 11. All right, is that good? He says it's good. All right. Oh my, yes, we're gonna get Jack and Winnie. Here we go. Here's Jack. Oh, he wants to hold up Jack today. And here's Winnie. But they're not dressed quite for the weather today, are they? No. I wish we could wear short sleeves outside, but it's still a little too chilly. And look at our board over here. We've got lots of snow. Do you have lots of snow still at your house? There we go. We're going to put them over there. What do you think, boys and girls? Should we put their snow coats back on them again? I think you're right. How about their hats? Do we need those? Buttons, what do you think? Hats? No? Are you sure their ears aren't going to get cold? You sure they're not? Okay. We won't put their hats on them. Well, maybe the sun will be shining tomorrow and they'll be okay. Let's put their coats on. Who wears the yellow coat? You're right. Jack wears the yellow coat. Okay. We're going to put Jack's coat on. Oh, look what happened. Jack has a heart on his coat. Do you think Winnie's going to have a heart on her coat? Oh, it does. It does. You want to put her coat on? Okay. Winnie's going to put her coat on. All right, she's got a pretty pink heart on her pink jacket. Are they all set? Okay, you don't have your coat on today, but you must not be going outside. No, it's too wet for you. Okay, all right. Are you sure? Okay, all right. Buttons wants to show you something. Do you remember our button box? Remember it was full of buttons before? Looks like he cleaned it out. But now I see more buttons. They're new ones. What is in here? I see. What do you see, boys and girls? Can you see that? That's a little one. Oh, it's a little yellow heart. And then Buttons has A silver heart? That's shiny. Shall we shine it up on your nose? He likes the shiny heart. No, we can't eat them. Buttons are not good to eat. We have to be very careful. Oh, there's another sparkly heart. Do you like the sparkles? You do? Okay. There's lots of red ones in here. You are all set. Are you going to give these to your friends for Valentine's Day? You are? Okay, that'll be nice. And you know what? In our craft for this week, we're going to make something for our friends for Valentine's Day. Will that be good? You like that? Okay. Well, we're going to do our story now. All right? Do you want to help with the story or do you want to rest? Oh, he says he's a little tired, so he would like to just rest and he's going to listen. Okay, so I'm going to put him to the side and let him rest. Okay. Oh, he's going to fall asleep here. No, Buttons, I need my hands. Oh, Buttons, he's silly, isn't he? Oh, goodness. I'll put him away. I'll put him over to the side. Okay. Do I need to whisper? No. All right. Guess what our story is about today? You're right. It is about a Valentine. It is called Amelia Bedelia. Her first Valentine. Is this your first Valentine? Is this your first time to celebrate with Valentines? It's fun to have Valentines, isn't it? To make them with paper and ribbon and glitter and glue. It's one way to show people you love them, isn't it? Sometimes they like to get gifts and you give gifts too. Let's see what Amelia Bedelia learns and how she enjoys her first Valentine. Okay, boys and girls. Oh, I forgot to tell you. It is written by Herman Parish. And the pictures are by Lynn Averill. Books are wonderful with pictures. There is Amelia Bedelia. All right. Let's see if I can get this adjusted just right for you. Amelia Bedelia saw hearts everywhere. She spied them in the sky, she spotted them in the park, and even found them on her French fries. She was surrounded by love. That's what we think of when we see hearts, don't we? We think of love. Mom, where are you? Amelia Bedelia yelled when she got home from school. I'm in the living room. Amelia Bedelia's mother was playing cards with her friends. Amelia Bedelia loved to play cards too. She peeked over her mom's shoulder. Hearts, a whole handful of hearts. Wow, Amelia Bedelia said, look at all those Valentines. Her mother's friends giggled. Amelia Bedelia, said her mother, don't tell them what I'm holding. You're holding cards, Mom, said Amelia Bedelia. Anyone can see that. Amelia Bedelia's mother handed her a brand new deck of cards. Here, a present for you. Now skedaddle. Your snack is in the kitchen, Cupcake. Amelia Bedelia couldn't find any cupcakes in the kitchen, just a plate of brownies. She grabbed one and sat down at the table. She put her new deck of cards in her knapsack. She liked them, but she didn't really need them. She already had a bunch of cards to finish before the Valentine's Day party at her school tomorrow. Amelia Bedelia's teacher, Miss Edwards, had made cards for everyone to decorate at home. Amelia Bedelia got right to work. Many of the cards confused her, so she did her best to fix them. She put a bandage across the broken heart. It says, "Hi, Heartbreaker." So she put a bandage across. This one says, "I'm nuts for you." So she tossed in peanuts into that envelope. This one says, "You're too cool." So she warmed up this card with a little blanket. Sealed with kiss. She gave the seal a kiss. And over here is a honeybee. It says, "Be my honey." And Amelia was about to drizzle honey onto the bee when her father came in through the back door. Amelia Bedelia's father kissed her on the top of her head. "Hey, Daddy," she said, "did you know that tomorrow is Valentine's Day?" "So your mother has reminded me every day this week," he said with a chuckle. "Tell me something I don't know." Amelia Bedelia thought for a second, then said, "Teddy lost a tooth at recess." Her dad smiled. "Teddy is lucky," he said. "He'll get a visit from the Tooth Fairy tonight and a visit from Cupid tomorrow." "Who is Cupid?" asked Amelia Bedelia. "Cupid is a little baby with wings," said Amelia Bedelia's father. "He flies around on Valentine's Day and shoots arrows at people when they least expect it. If his arrow hits you, then you'll fall in love with the next person you see." "What?" yelled Amelia Bedelia. "Don't tease me, Daddy. Babies don't have wings." "It's a myth, not a joke," said Amelia Bedelia's father. "Now, what should I get for Mom? Candy, flowers, jewelry?" "Yes," said Amelia Bedelia's mother. "I would like all of the above." Amelia Bedelia looked up. All she saw above was the light on the ceiling. Why would her mother want that for Valentine's Day? That night, Amelia Bedelia had the most amazing dream. Cupids, hearts, and candy kisses swirled around her. "I'm nuts for you," squeaked a giant chocolate squirrel. Fuzzy sugar bees floated through the air. When Amelia Bedelia woke up the next morning, she was still a bit sleepy, and she was late. She jumped into her clothes, woofed down her breakfast, blew her parents a kiss, and raced for the bus as quick as a whistle. "Come on, slowpoke," the bus driver called. "You're holding us up." "That's impossible," Amelia Bedelia said. "I'm not strong enough." She climbed on board and tucked the special Valentine's Day cards under her seat so they wouldn't get crunched. The Valentine's Day party started right after lunch. There were decorations and games and tons of treats. There was a giant cake baked in the shape of a heart and an enormous bowl of fizzy pink punch. "Can I have a little punch, please?" asked Clay. Amelia Bedelia gave him a little punch on his arm. "Ow!" yelled Clay. The other kids laughed. Amelia Bedelia did not. She was too busy keeping an eye out for Cupid and his arrow. At last it was time to exchange the Valentine's Day cards. That's when Amelia Bedelia remembered what she had forgotten. Her cards were still on the bus. Amelia Bedelia was miserable. "Amelia Bedelia, you are wearing your heart on your sleeve," said Miss Edwards. "What's the trouble?" Amelia Bedelia looked at both of her sleeves. She saw stripes, but no hearts. "I don't have any cards for my friend," she said. "I left them on the bus." She put her head down on her desk. She started to cry. Would you feel sad if you left your Valentines on the bus? I sure would. The whole class gathered around Amelia Bedelia. Here's what we'll do to make everyone feel better, said Miss Edwards, patting Amelia Bedelia on the shoulder. Let's get busy. Everyone, please pick an activity. You can make your own heart box, play pin the heart on the skeleton, or I can show you a card game called Hearts. I have an idea, shouted Amelia Bedelia. She looked at Miss Edwards and smiled. She wiped her eyes. She opened the deck of cards her mother had given to her. She took out her markers. It's okay, announced Amelia Bedelia. A few minutes later, I've got Valentines for everyone. Later that afternoon, Amelia Bedelia found her Valentines on the bus, right where she had forgotten them. She was thrilled. She leaped off the bus and zoomed down the sidewalk. She held the heart box she had made at the party up to the sky and twirled around and around and funk! Uh-oh, something got it. Bullseye! Yelled a boy as he jumped out of the bushes. The boy was Jeremy, and he lived on her street. She'd known him since she was a baby. I am not a bull, Jeremy, she said, and this is not an eye. You could have broken my heart. I don't want to break your heart, Amelia Bedelia, said Jeremy. Amelia Bedelia didn't believe him. Cross my heart, he said as he really crossed it. Was school fun today? My mom made me stay home because I was sick this morning. You missed Valentine's Day, asked Amelia Bedelia. Now she felt sorry for Jeremy, so sorry that she decided to give him all of her special cards. Here, Happy Valentine's Day, she said. Thanks, he said, walking away. He turned and he blew her a kiss. Amelia Bedelia made a face. She sure didn't love him, but there was no reason not to like him. When Amelia Bedelia's father got home, Amelia Bedelia and her mother gave him a box of chocolates. He presented a bouquet of flowers to Amelia Bedelia's mother and a bracelet to Amelia Bedelia. The bracelet sparkled and a tiny pink heart dangled from it. Thank you, Daddy, said Amelia Bedelia. Now I can wear my heart on my wrist instead of my sleeve. Hug time, shouted Amelia Bedelia's father. Double hug time, shouted Amelia Bedelia's mother. Triple hug time, shouted Amelia Bedelia. It was the greatest family hug ever, and Amelia Bedelia wished they could stay just like that until next Valentine's Day. Wow, boys and girls, wasn't that wonderful? Amelia Bedelia had a great Valentine's Day, didn't she? She sure did. She thought she lost them, which she did forget them on the bus. But then with her mom's help, that deck of cards, she was creative and she had more Valentine. Did you hear that story, Buttons? You did? Did you like it? He did. That's good. Are you going to give somebody a Valentine? Oh, he's giving me a Valentine hug. Oh, Buttons, thank you. I love you too. All right, boys and girls, I will see you next week. You have a happy Valentine's Day. I hope you get to share some fun things and give lots of hugs and kisses. Remember, everything you do, always be, what's that word? You're right. Always be kind. Until next week, we'll see you.